Leepinlepin wing-a-ding-dong here. Welcome to a giant mod showcase. Look at this. Whoo! We got a big one today. We got 2 new excavators. We have a plow, maybe. We got a lawnmower. We have a new manure wagon. We have a new Bale wagon. We have a new loader, front-end loader, and a new house. Let's get started with our first item and our biggest item, the house. Go to your placeables, go to farmhouses, all the way over to farmhouse. It is a $110,000 mod. I believe I should go ahead and mention this. It uses 1 space, which ain't bad. That's not bad. That's good. Like, you know, in comparison to like that one there, that farmhouse, 18 spaces, 22 spaces, 91 spaces, 74 spaces, 2, 10, 1. So, if you want a house that doesn't use too many, I guess, blocks, space, this would be it. But if you want to go cheap, deck chair. That's what I do in Rappaport. So, let's take a look inside this, looks Swedish, farmhouse. It's pretty bare. You do have a couch, a wood grain TV. Looks like it's from the late 70s. It's a color TV. Don't know the brand. Maybe Emerson. Maybe Sony. Who knows? You have a room here, but you can't get to it. That's what that blocky room there is, and it's a little laggy in this area. I don't know why. You got a little small table here. It looks like it could have a little umbrella in the middle. You have a small kitchen, stove, refrigerator that doesn't open. You can pick these objects up and chuck them out the window if you want, or maybe not. Wait, can we check it out the window? Or is that window just solid? That window is a solid artifact. Okay. Let's pick that over there. Boxes you can pick up. You got some kegs. You got a keg on the table. I'd say this house is from Sweden. I could be wrong. Now, if you wanted to watch TV in this couch, you have to either sit on this side or this side, because if you sit here, you got a pole in the middle. Anyway, you can head upstairs to see absolutely nothing but empty rooms. Which is fine. It only uses 1 space. You may want more details. Then you may want to get a different house. But this, hey, it only uses 1 space. It is kind of large in a sense, but it works. It works. Our next item we're going to take a look at is, let's start on this side, the Bale wagon. Go to baling technology. Here it is, the DMI MetalworX Bale trailer. There are absolutely no options for it. Base price is $5,489. If you choose to lease it, it'll be only $280 a month. Not bad. So, demonstration. Yeah, I can't use that. Let me go pick up my tractor here. We'll just use the little one. It's fine. The Arion 460. Alright. Head over here to our bales. Alright. Get in the cloth scorpion.
Take this bale here. This will work. Extend this here. Yep. There we go.
All right. Nope. Then you can just strap it on. This will carry 8 bales comfortably. That's how that wagon works. Go ahead and take it back over there. Our next item is this. A Massey Ferguson 356 front end loader.
Head over to front loaders. Nope, I'm sorry, wrong one. Not wheel loader, it's not a telehandler. Miscellaneous. Nope, that's the other two there. I'll show you.
Skid steer? Okay, skid steer. So, here it is, the Massey Ferguson 356. It is a $5,900 mod. No options. Your base cost, if you're leasing, is $118 per operating hour is $123. Per day is $59. Your initial leasing cost is $300. Not bad. Not bad for a tiny little tractor. Skid steer, I'm sorry. Now, if you go to skid steer loaders, it does come with some items. Here's one here, a pallet fork. You can change the color of this, but it'll cost you $200. My opinion, it doesn't matter what color it is. I just changed the color up for you guys so you can see a fully decked out item. But if you want to leave this as a base item, it's only a $200 item with a $10 leasing cost. Base cost of 4, operation hour 4, per day 2, so $10. Not bad. You get a universal shovel. Once again, you can change the color for $200. It is a 1500 and is it 1500? Yes, it's a 1500 liter capacity bucket. Cost is $400. Initial leasing cost is $20 with the base cost of 8, operating hour 8, per day 4. Not bad. Weight. This is for the Massey Ferguson 356. $200. Base price, no option. Base cost, $4. Per operating hour, $4. Per day, 2. $10. For leasing. And strangely, the Massey Ferguson 711 stuff can fit on this as well. And the Massey Ferguson 711 is this right here. So, it's got more horsepower, but this is easier on your farm. It's only one space. Actually, now I think about it, what was that? Baler. How many spaces does that take up? That's kind of important. One. Okay. Go ahead and get in. Here's the cab. Very basic. Very, very basic. Let's start it up. Ooh, that sounds good. You can hear the turbo spin up. Very nice. You have 4 lights on the front, 4 lights on the back, 1 beacon. Here's your horn. Sounds a little weak. Let's take it on over to our testing pile over here.
I'm not going to take this on the obstacle course because, well, it's a solid item. I might do a little bit.
Alright. As you can see, it picks it up just fine. That is the right bucket, isn't it? That's what I'm using. Oh, I'm using the universal shovel. Okay, so that you can use the 711 shovel as well. Just adds a little more. Works very nice. Alright. I better lower that bucket down. Safety first, you know. Okay, there we go. Our next item is this. A leveler. The MetalworX S101. You can change the color of it, which I did to red. $2,000, no options. Total price $2,000 if you're buying. If you are leasing, base cost is $40. Per operating hour is $42. Per day is $20. For a total initial leasing cost of $102. This can go on the front of a tractor, as I will demonstrate with the Class Arion. Almost said case. Alright. Lower the leveler. It can be tilted up and down. Tell that's how it works. Levels it out. Works pretty decent. That can actually take a lot. I'm surprised. It looks like it does have a fill bar and how much you can fill it. Like most levelers. Our next item. Oh, I love these things. Oh, this is a Liebherr 902 excavator. I call them Tracos. Go over to miscellaneous. Here it is. The R902. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's glorious. Oh, it's beautiful. You can change the color on this machine. You can go with orange for 1,000. Green for 1,000. John Deere green, I should say. Forest green for 1,000. All of it costs 1,000. Your rim, which changes the undercarriage, is a $300 option. Does not matter what color. If you so choose, if you so choose to colorize your Liebherr, your base price is $90,000 with a $1,000 paint job and a $300 undercarriage paint job. That's $1,300. Your total price would come to $91,300. Your base cost for the leasing is $1,826. Per operating hour is $1,917. Per day is $913. Your total initial leasing cost is $4,656. Now, that is if you choose to paint. We have two different designs, standard and forestry. Forestry is a $500 option. Base price $90,500. Option $90,500. Base cost with this is a $10 extra. Looks like it's, yep. Per operating hour is a $10 extra. Per day is $5. Base price $1,810. Per operating hour $1,900. Per day $905. Initial leasing cost $4,615. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Anyway, if you were to color, undercarriage, and forestry, altogether that is an $1,800 option. Your base price is $90,000. Your total price is $91,800. Your base cost for leasing is $1,836. Per operating hour is $1,927. Per day is $918. Your initial leasing cost is $4,681. Beautiful. This does come with some buckets. The best way, in my opinion, to take a look at these buckets would be go to the product itself. Go to Liebherr. You have a universal bucket for $2,800. You can choose a color for $200. If you leave it base, as it is, you know what? Maybe I should show you this next. You can have teeth added to it for $150. Your base price is $2,800. You have a $150 option if you choose not to color. Total price $2,950. Your base leasing cost is $59. Per operating hour is $61. Per day is $30. Or $29, I'm sorry. For a total leasing cost, if you just choose to have teeth with no paint job, is $150. Without teeth, It's $142 with a $2,800 base price. Base cost for leasing would be $56, $58, or base. I'm sorry, let me try this again. With all initial leasing costs, your base would be $56, per operating hour is $58, per day is $28. That's $142. If you color and add the teeth, base price is $2,800 with $350 option. Comes to a total of $3,150. Base cost $63 per operating hour, $66 per day, $31. Initial leasing cost $160. You can get a universal bucket. Oh, I'm sorry. The capacity doesn't matter if you have teeth on or not. It's 2,000 liters. Universal bucket, 4,800 liter capacity. Base price with no paint and no option, $5,000. Base cost $100 per operating hour, $105 per day, $50. Your initial leasing cost will be $255. You can change the color of this bucket for $200. If you add just the paint, that's a $200 option, $5,200 in total price. Base cost $104 per operating hour, $109 per day, $52. Initial leasing cost $265. If you add the paint job and the teeth, that will be a $350 total. $200 for the paint, $150 for the option of the teeth. Base price $5,000 plus options $350, $5,300 or $5,350. Yeah, $5,350. I'm sorry. The base cost of the bucket for leasing $107 per operating hour, $112 per day, $53 for a total initial leasing cost of $272. That is if you so choose this bucket with all the options. Our next item, brush and log fork. Base price $2,800 with no options, no paint job. Base cost $56 per operating hour, $58 per day, $28. Initial leasing cost $142. You can change the color for $200. If you add $200 to the $2,800 base price, that's $3,000. Base cost $60 per operating hour, $63 per day, $30. Initial leasing cost $153 if you so choose to paint. Here is another brush and log fork. Let's see, do these... Okay. This one here looks like it does swivel, and this one does as well. This is a $2,800 item, just like the last one. Base cost $56 per operating hour, $58 per day, $28, $142 for leasing. Add $200, just like the other one, $3,000 if you're going to buy it. Leasing, base cost $60 per operating hour, $63 per day, $30. Initial leasing cost $153. Yep, just like the other one. Oops. You have a leveler as well. You can have, let's see, it's a $3,000 option. If you so choose to buy it, base cost for leasing $60 per operating hour, $63 per day, $30. Initial leasing cost $153 at a $200 paint job. Your total price will be $3,200. Your base cost $64 per operating hour, $67 per day, $32. About a $10 difference. That's for using during leveling, like with the manure, like I showed you on the other one. And it looks like you can it does wear down as well, as you can tell in that picture. So that's cool. The TX52, this is a log cutting implement for the Liebherrs. Alright, comes in a little cage there. You attach that, you pull it out. Base price $10,000. Sorry, base price $10,000. Base cost $200. Per operating hour $210. Per day $100. Initial leasing cost is $510. If you add the $200 paint job, total price come to $10,200 if you're buying. If you're leasing, the base cost goes to $204. Per operating hour $214. Per day $102. Initial leasing cost $520. So $10 difference. You have a universal bucket as well. This has a 3,500 liter capacity. Now I think about it, does that have a capacity? No, okay. 3,500 liter capacity for $3,000. No options. Base cost $60. Per operating hour $63. Per day $30. You can add a $200 paint job to raise it to $3,200 if you're buying. Base cost $64. Per operating hour $67. Per day $32. Initial leasing cost $163. $10 difference. If you just add the solid additional stuff, that is a $150 option. Base price $3,000 plus $150, $3,150. Base cost for leasing $63. Per operating hour $66. Per day $31. So that's a $7 difference. If you go color and bucket, that's a $350 option. If you're buying it, $33.50. If you're leasing, base cost $67. Per operating hour $70. Per day $33. Initial leasing cost $170. Without that, $153. About a $17 increase, but it might be worth it for you. Alright. And here it is. I have it all decked out. You can fold it. Just basically closes the door. You have a bucket view. Let's start her up. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's take a look at the interior. Very nice. Got a mirror there and a mirror there. Start her up. Oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds wonderful. Alright, to operate this item, L1 and right lowers your boom, raises your boom. L1 and right operates your bucket. Alright. It also operates your secondary boom, or as I call it, a knuckle boom, because it looks like a knuckle there at the top. So, to transport one of these, oh, also, I'm sorry, if you push L1 right and left, on your right stick, Check it out. You can spin it. Awesome. To transport this item, curl your bucket in. Lower your boom. All right. Turn on cruise.
You get the sound of the tracks. I love it. I love it. Love it. Oh, it sounds so good.
Now, if you want to get authentic with this, to actually turn it, put your bucket out like that. Put it down. Raise your undercarriage. All right. And then turn your excavator. All right. It doesn't work all the time. Majority of the time it does. What that does is it saves your undercarriage and your tracks from wear and tear. Let's see if I can. There you go, just like that. Then you spin your thing around, back up, go forward. Of course, this is now backwards. Turn this back around. And do it the video game way. That's what I do. Let's switch to bucket view. There you go. Oh dear. Oh, that is a strange view. But it does work. There we go, just like that. Isn't that neat? Spin it around. All right. Curl a bucket back in. You have 2 lights in the back, 2 lights at the bottom, and 2 lights on top. And lights on your boom as well. No, I'm sorry, that's a reflection. My goodness, that's a good reflection. Oh wow, it kind of goes through the floor, don't it? Oh well, that's okay. Alright, we're going to start on this side now. Here's our other Liebherr 902. Go to Liebherr. Go to Liebherr 902. Here it is. Isn't that nice looking? Alright, there we go. Your base price with no option is $90,000. Base cost for leasing cost is $1,800. Per operating hour is $1,890. Per day is $900. For a total initial leasing cost of $4,590. Yes, very nice. You can change the color for $1,000 of the machine itself. You can change the rim color as well for $300. If you just choose that option, that's a $1,300 option. Brings your price up to $91,300. And brings up your initial leasing cost to $4,656. Let's go back to Liebherr. Oh, even Liebherr? Oh, there we go. Alright. Go back to main color. There we go. Configuration. You can have your front support. Those are also known as stabilizers for no cost. You can have looks like a trailer hookup for $2,000, and the front support actually has it as well. Neat. So if you choose that option to take off the front support, that is a $2,000 option. Brings your price to $92,000 and your initial leasing cost to $4,692. So, okay, your wheel brands: Trailer Bug and Nokian. On your Trailer Bug, you can have standard wheel setup for no money. Narrow tires for $900. Wide tires for $700. And back to standard. If you choose narrow, $900, $90,900 without any other option. Leasing cost $4,635. Wide tires, that's a $700 option. $90,700. Base cost $1,814. Operating hour 1904. Per day 907. Total is $46.25. You can also choose Nokian. $900 option. $90,000 plus $900. $90,900. Initial leasing cost $46.35. Oop. Your design: standard and forestry. Forestry is a $500 option. $90,000 base, $500 option, $90,500. Total price, initial leasing cost $4,615. But if we were to fully option this out, includes a paint job to the main machine, rim paint, taking off the front support, putting on narrow tires or the Nokians, and a forestry package. That raises the price to $4,700. Base price $90,000. Total price $94,700. Your base cost $1,894 per operating hour, $1,988 per day, $947. Initial leasing cost $4,829. And all these buckets work with it as well. Here's what I chose. Solid axle. No, there is shocks on that. That bucket pretty much works the same as that. Let's step inside. Same interior. Same view. Same horn. Unfold it. Bring up your stabilizers. Left will bring them up. If you push it to the right, pull it to the left, it brings them down. Take a look at that. Alright. Alright, back with you here, folks. Here's our next item. This is a lizard bale fork. Head over to your baling technology. Here it is. Rear bale fork. This is for a tractor. $740. With no additional option. Base cost $14 per operating hour. $7 per day. For a total of $37. You can add a trailer hitch for $98. $740 base price plus $98 option. Total price of $838. Your base cost will go up $1 to $2. Base cost $16 per operating hour, $17 per day, $8. Initial leasing cost $42. Without it, $37. Here it is. And check this out. It's light enough you can pick it up. Neat. I don't think I need to demonstrate a bale fork, but I will. Now it says back, but I bet you can put it on the front with one of these front attachers as well. Let's see. Yep, look at that. The only difference, and the reason why they say it'd make it back, for a back, is because you can add a, sorry about that. I don't know if that changes it or not, we'll see. You can add it to the rear of your tractor. So you come up to a bale. Any bale, choose a bale, any bale. You lower it. Usually just attach right into it. Yep, there you go. This might be for square bales, now I think about it, instead of round. What's it say? Is it for round or is it for square? Just says rear bale fork. Go right on in. Just like that. That's how a bale fork works. Pull it out. And I'll return this over there. Our next item is this little mower. Interesting, isn't it? Go to your mowers. Right here. In your vehicles. Here it is. The Climber 10. Isn't that cute? My goodness. Your base price is $12,000. With no options, of course, is, well, $12,000. Your base cost for lease is $240. Per operating hour is $252. Per day is $120. For a total initial leasing cost of $612. If you choose to paint the item, that is a $1,000 option. It raises your price, total price, to $13,000. Your base cost of $250 per operating hour, $273 per day, $130. Initial leasing cost $663. So it adds a little bit. You can change the color any color you want. It's still $1,000. You can change it to pink for $1,000. Class, $1,000. Let's go ahead and get on it. This is weird. Okay, so, alright. With a cab, I get it. You know, you climb inside. Quiet. Get on a mower. Yeah, it's loud. You can hear wind. Get on it. Still hear wind. No wind. Wind. No wind. Wind. No wind. Wind. No wind. And where are my legs? Anyway. Here's what it looks like. You got a little parking brake there. You got a little hydrostatic drivetrain there. It looks like you got a little mower turn on thing there. There's the deck. Very nice. Does it have any suspension? Nope. Solid axle. Just like a Rio mower. Well, the front one might be independent. Start it up. Oh, I need... Shoot. I forgot about the engine size on these. The Lizard has a 62 horsepower engine, 25 liters of fuel, 5 liters of DEF, top speed 15 miles per hour, and 25 liter capacity. Just shoots it out the side. I'll catch up on the other ones after this. So, top speed 15. It looks like here you actually have to add DEF, which is strange because I've never had to do that with any other equipment. Access to this land. Well, that's going to change real quick. I do now. So here's what it does. Wow, you can mow it 15 miles an hour. Woo! That's fast. But yeah, that's what it does. Now, if you had the Farm Simulator 2017, they had a similar mower there as well, but it had like a bag feature. I don't know if they're going to add that to this or not. But it does mow nice. So you can mow your little lawn. So let me take this back over there and we'll take a look at our final item. Alright. Before we look at the manure spreader, you do have headlights on this. So our final item is this. The Vesuvius Vantage, model 2500. Go to your manure spreaders. Here it is. The VES 2500. It is a 10,500 liter capacity. You will need at least a 110 horsepower tractor. It has a 8-meter spread width and top work speed of 12 miles per hour. There is no options on this piece of equipment. You have $34,000 as a base price. That's it. Your base cost is $680. Per operating hour is $714, and per day is $340. Your total initial leasing cost is $1,734. Here it is. A very nice wagon. I've already got it filled up with manure. Looks like it comes with Trelleborg TM600 tubeless tires. Grab the big tractor here. Get over this field here. Unfold it. Opens it up. It looks like it's got a helix type rotary spreader thrower on it. Let's take this here. This will work. Alright. Back her up and hire a worker. Who we got today? Chelsea. And Chelsea is demonstrating on how it works. Works very nice. Spreads it nice and even at an 8-meter swath. Not bad for the money, really. I don't think. In fact, thank you, Chelsea. Let us compare real quick. So, this is our mod. What was the price of that? $34,000. With a 10.5.8. Oh wow, this is actually 27,500. There's a 10.5.9 on it. You only need 64 horsepower to pull. Wow. Oh, excuse me. This one here is $9,500 and it's a 10.6 with a 9. It only needs 114. Of course, that only uses one spot. That uses 5. That uses 8. So it's higher in price, excuse me, but only uses one spot. So, I'll take this back over and we'll wrap it up. Okay, to wrap everything up, the mower. It takes only one space. Your Liebherrs, 200 liters, 5-mile-an-hour top speed. It takes one space. That takes one space. Pretty much the same. That just goes a little faster. Miscellaneous in this as well. Nah, just go to Liebherr. Okay, this takes one space. That takes one space. This takes one space. That takes one space. That takes 5 spaces. That takes 3 spaces. That takes one space. For your skid steer, it's a 56 horsepower engine, 1 kilowatts, 50 liter fuel capacity, top speed 12 miles per hour. Takes 1 space. Unlike that one, takes 8. Your bale wagon, actually your leveler. 1 space, 2.2 meters. Your bale wagon, 1 space. Your house, 1 space. Very light on your levels. Very light on the game itself. So, this has been a mod showcase extravaganza. This is big. This is a big mod showcase. So I will be putting timestamps where you can skip to whatever items that you want to look at, and it's raining. I hear rain, but I'm not seeing rain. Oh, there's the rain. You know what? This gives us a short chance. Do these wipers work? Oh, they do. Look at that. That one don't have wipers, does it? I assume this one works as well. Just, you know, make sure. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway. Get inside here. It's getting rainy. Doesn't rain on the inside, though. So, this has been Leepinlepin Wing-a-Ding-Dong with a mod showcase extravaganza. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you so choose. And if you do subscribe, make sure to ring that bell for notifications whenever I do upload a next video. So, this has been Leepinlepin. I'm out of here. See ya, folks.